I just came back from boating school, and, like, I got asked the question.
Kaphonie.
Howdy! It's your outlet, Kaphonie, and I got asked the question as to why do I wear this game controller? How did it happen? Like, why do I do this? How did I do this? And it's about that time I actually talked to you guys about it. Ish. I kind of wanted to wait and make this into an animation, but you know, I kind of just was like, I'm gonna make a quick video and then I'll just make an animation about two separate stuff. Video about all about boating school and a different video about like how this controller thing happened, more into detail about it. But like, yeah, I was at boating school, which was like this driving school thing. I'm just gonna call it boating school just because of the comedy relief about it. I was going to boating school, and there at the school, you go there so you can get the certificate that says, like, hey, I can take as many times of the permit written testings as I want, so, like, I can finally get a license and be an adult, so that you can go back and take your permit test and finally get a license and be an adult. And I went there. While I was there, the teacher, my Mrs. Puff, kept asking me, why do you have a controller on your head? She kept asking, and I was like, no, we're supposed to be teaching about driving and stuff. Like, maybe you shouldn't just, like, distract the other students. I was trying to be modest about it, you know, trying not to be the center of attention. Come on, let's just go ahead and teach, you know? Let's just learn more about driving, the whole reason why everyone's here. And I just said, you know, if it's too much of a distraction, I could just take the hat off. And she was like, oh no, don't do that. And I'm like, okay, fine, I will just leave the controller on the hat and stuff. And she was like, and then she let it go the first time. And the second time she asked,
It's
Did you
not.
put that on there?
and I was like,
Yeah.
And you did that because,
Do you really want to know the story or just?
nah, well, you know, most people don't walk around with a Wii
Yeah,
controller on their
that's
head.
true.
I mean, Bubba here don't have one.
No.
Bubba said,
and she asked me a third time, after lunch break, actually, specifically. And I'm like, okay, lady. Okay, I didn't react that way, but I was just like, if I have to tell you the story, that means I have to tell everyone else. And I was like, I'm sure everyone else really wants to hear the story. And then she asked the class, do you guys want to know as to why this guy has a controller on his head?
Yeah, we want to know. Yeah, we want to know why you do it. It looked weird, but it kind of cool at the same time.
And I was like, but anyway, I did it anyway. But I was like, in one condition, I want to be able to record all of it and put it on YouTube as a YouTube video. So this is the video. This is what happened right after that moment. And she said that, sure, I can record it as long as I block her face out. So, anyway.
Kaphonie.
Can you repeat yourself into the camera?
What?
I asked the question.
Why do you have that on your hair?
She wants to know why I have it on my head. Yeah. Well, it's about that time I tell you. So, it's a boring story. So, everyone, are you ready? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. One day I was bored, and I thought, what's something that someone has never done before? And I was thinking about gluing a phone onto something. I thought about gluing the controller onto a baseball hat. And then I thought, I want it to be washable, so I need to think of some secret thing to where I can change this controller and wash the hat so I'm not being funky and weird and wearing the same hat all the time. So, I thought of this secret thing that I'm not going to reveal just yet because I just decided, hey, I'm going to attach this controller and make it detachable. So therefore, it was a joke originally. And I thought, no one's going to like this. And I know I look weird. But I went to Walmart one day. And I got so many compliments. And I thought these people were being sarcastic. And I was like, they just are making fun of me. But then some people were like, that's actually really cool. I wish I thought of that. So, that went to my head, and I thought I can think of so many different combinations. And then all of a sudden, becoming an artist out here in Virginia, it kind of became like my mark as an artist. People will say, "Hey, that guy with the control on his head, he's the one that sells fan art at 8-Bit Oasis." Or, "Hey, he's the guy on YouTube that makes wholesome entertainment." Or, "Hey, I've seen that guy before because of his controller hat. He's recognizable." So, yeah. See how boring it was?
I think they owe me $50 and
Actually, I want to take a selfie. I don't even like this outfit. This tie makes it look better for some reason, though. What am I wearing? So, I don't understand why it's so funny. I guess it's just because I've been doing this since 2011. It's been a long time. I mean, I'm a professional at it now. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just, like I said in the video, it's kind of like my mark as an artist / I'm just an average gamer. Honestly, I was creative and just thought, what's a fun way of people knowing that I like playing video games? And this is what happened. So it's no weird symbolic thing or whatever. It's mostly just like, hey, I'm an artist and I like playing video games. So, that driving school was nothing like I thought it was going to be. It was actually really fun. It's not boring. I mean, one guy was bored there. He didn't enjoy himself. But yeah. So anyway, how this controller hat thing started. Like, there's a lot of details left out. A lot. I was just trying to make it short and simple for everyone to kind of just... Yeah. The next video I'm uploading is going to be a video about going into hiatus and as to why I have to, because I keep getting into these moments where I get inactive on the internet for like months at a time and I can't help it, but the video will explain that in a comedical way. It's just things keep coming up a lot. Yeah, so yeah. Until next time, bye! I fear you'll die without me by your battery depleting. Let me restore what was taken from you, even if your wires are chewed when the difficulty level becomes too hard. So, about to take this hiatus, like, you guys don't even know, like, I'm just so about to do it. Like, it's just so there and, like, about to happen.